Alright, so this is going to be a video about unbuffered weird shots. So, just a couple notes before I get started. This is not a video about buffering weird shots. There are plenty of places to find out how to do that on YouTube and on ZSR. Second, I don't have what I'm going to say written down, so I apologize if this is a little all over the place. Yeah. And third, I have this input viewer in the top left corner of the screen. I'm going to keep it on the GameCube skin simply because that's the controller that I use, but towards the end of the video I will turn on the N64 skin so that there's variety. Alright, so first I'm just going to go over the basic overview of the inputs. So, first you would shield drop your bomb, backflip. First of all, your hookshot would not be out. So you'd shield drop, roll, backflip, take out your hookshot and cancel, roll, and then press down and hookshot during your roll, and then release R and Z at the right timing. Something like that. So I'll just do it again. Again, your hookshot would not be out. Your hookshot will automatically get put away when you shield drop a bomb. So when you're practicing, you don't have to worry about putting away your hookshot like that. It's simply because I'm not using a bomb. But anyway. Okay, there was... I'll get into that later. There is a reason why that happened. But it would look something like that. Alright, oh, there's a video that Zas has on his YouTube that shows the inputs for unbuffered weird shots, but he has his camera pointed at the controller, and he shows what the inputs are. So that helped me a lot, so I would imagine that would be a good thing to check out. I will link it in the description. So, the first timer you're going to have to worry about is the roll timing. So, I just watch for the bomb. This is not very precise at all, especially if you bonk into the wall. You have a wider window for when you can roll. So, I just watch for when the bomb is about to explode. I don't remember the exact frames. It's something like big red explosion and then one or two after. Maybe even more, I'm not sure. That's just my guess. But it's very easy to just watch and get used to the timing. And you see there, I rolled pretty late, like the bomb was already in the middle of exploding. And it's not very precise at all. Alright, so the second thing I want to note is when you take out the hookshot, a common misconception is that, well, I've seen people say that you have to hold hookshot the whole time, which is not true. As long as you have this like canceled, this doesn't matter. And also I've seen people say that you have to time when you press hookshot, and that is not true either. The down and the hookshot presses, all they have to do is be held down as you cancel shield and target. So as long as you have those two things pressed or held down during the roll, then you're good to go. So like I used to try to time my weird shots, like my hook shot press like this, and it is possible to do that, but yeah, you can just hold it down like after you roll. So as long as it's pressed down before you do this R and Z release, that is all that matters. Oh, same for releasing the buttons. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. You don't have to release down or hookshot at all. You can keep them held down. That's a second frame weird shot, but you can keep these held down the whole time. All that matters is when you release R and Z. Alright. So the next thing that is important is the R and Z timing, so when you release them. This is something you kind of have to get a feel for. You saw there I got a second frame weird shot. If you get something like that, that means that that you were too long on the Z release. But the way that I think of the release timing is I just think in my head 1-2. It's like that. It's kind of hard to explain. You just get a feel for it. I can hold the controller close so you can hear it. It's just 1-2. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. Just 1-2. So the other timing thing you have to worry about is when to actually start doing that 1-2 thing. Something that I actually thought of recently that can help with that is if you do it without a bomb and just roll, you want to start the RNZ release towards like what would be the end of the roll. This is a little inaccurate to like say, because when you actually do a weird shot, you don't actually like complete your roll. Like you can see, Link stands up. But if you do it without a bomb, you can see if you start the RNZ release too early, you see he just starts walking backwards. The same thing will happen if you do it too early, like with a bomb. But what can help you with timing is to just wait until you get it. You start getting it where he'll actually take the hook shot out like that, like towards the end of the roll. But of course you don't want to be too late, so it's like as soon as possible, but without walking backwards. If you can kind of understand that, it's a little weird. But yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna do some weird shots like without talking with both the GameCube and the N64 layouts. So here you go. So that's an example of rolling early. You get like a little jolt around, but you don't actually get the weird shot. And that was bad roll timing and bad RNZ timing. And here I'll change the layout on my input viewer. Make that a little bigger. So again, early roll. It's better to be late than early with the roll I found. That's again bad roll and bad RNZ release. So same as when you're doing it standing here, if you start walking backwards, you're not waiting long enough to do the 1-2 release. So the same thing will happen like when you're actually trying a weird shot. And like I said, when he starts jolting around, that just means that you were too early on the roll. A way that you can tell without doing the whole weird shot if your roll timing is good is when you do a bonk weird shot, Link will be pushed forward if you had the right roll timing. If you're early, well, that was weird. Earlier I was getting pushed to the side if I was early. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. But if you're late, you will get damaged, so... What the hell? Weird shots are very weird, hence the name. That still worked, oh my god. So there's so much leniency on the roll timing, but just don't be early is basically what the bottom line is. There's more of a chance of getting it if you're late. And there's again holding Z for too long. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. I wish I knew all of them so I could document them properly, but those are the things that I know about the weird shots. I hope that was somewhat helpful. I'm probably going to redo this video when I have the time and I actually plan out like what to show. But I hope that at least gave somewhat of a sense of unbuffered weird shots. So thank you for watching.